So, the Streetbike Drag School. And I'm here with Daniel and Tash, and we're here on a beautiful autumn evening. We just worked out it's no longer summer.
Correct.
Anyway, groovy looking logo on your shirt, and in the background is the beautiful Perth Motorplex quarter mile right here. I can see Hannah Johns out there and the Johns girls. I think Lisa Gregorini's team are out there playing with kids. It's a beautiful part of the world here, and this venue is so nice. I'm going to talk to you first. Hey Tash.
How you going?
I'm all right. So this bloke here does a lot of laps around this place, and it has done a lot of laps. How did this whole idea for the Streetbike Drag School come about?
It was Daniel's idea back in 2017.
Yep.
He was been down here. How many years have you been racing down here on a Wednesday night?
Rookie rider 2009.
Yeah, okay.
So he's been down here a while, and he wanted to help out and help the new people down here. And so he started up the school, and I've come along a couple of years later and helped him grow, and now we're a team doing it together.
So fundamentally, between September and May that we worked out, is that's where you basically do this, where the weather is better. And the whole concept is just to tutor newcomers to the idea of going down there very fast on a motorcycle.
Absolutely, Wade. So what we want to let people know is that we've got a first-class facility here in Perth, Western Australia. We have the opportunity for people to take their motorcycles or cars, for that matter, down the strip every Wednesday night from September to May.
Yep.
And we have that from 6 p.m. We open the gates, we let people out. Now, what we do is we help people sort of figure out how to go a bit faster. If they're not sure how to get started, we'll give them the crash course. And anything.
You mean the initial introduction?
The introduction.
Rather than the crash course?
Yeah.
Yes, I get that.
So yeah, people that know nothing about it, they come here, don't realise there is a process to activate the tree.
Yep.
We get them settled in, and then we just shadow them for the rest of the night. Next thing you know, they're hooked and they're coming back. And we've seen this blossoming into modified bike riders, competition bike riders. So it's a grassroots setup, and it seems to be working quite well.
And I would think that at times, because motorbike riders can be a bit tough and ego-driven and stuff like that, I don't need that kind of tuition, I can do this myself. And then all of a sudden they realise, they get to the tree, or they realise, I'm going awfully fast here. So it's something you probably need to get past your ego a bit and go, I should do this, yeah?
That's correct, and you do get those ones down there, and we're still there to help them if they need it. Sometimes you just got to let them work that one out for themselves.
I don't want to say Harley riders, but generally Harley riders don't want to be taught because they're pretty tough fellas.
Yeah.
But look, you do get the odd one that listens to you, and then you watch them go faster. So
Yeah.
it's all about technique and getting the right advice. There's a lot of advice out there, but getting the right advice is crucial.
How many people have you put through the course?
Well, we've got a couple of riders in competition bike at the moment, but every Wednesday night you'll have anywhere from 1 to 10 new people starting the sport out. On our championship nights, we've had 100 bikes out here on the track. So
Wow.
we've had the place just absolutely flooded with bikes. But because it's open to the public, there's no real way of sort of forecasting the numbers. It can be absolutely anything, which we love.
So the Whoop Ass Wednesday concept's been going for a lot of years and is very, very popular. I mean, look at the conditions that we've got. A little bit windy tonight, but if you were going to try to come down and try and ride a motorbike down here, this would be the kind of night you would pick, right? Rather than just rolling up and trying to get competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're blessed when we get these kind of nights, but the strip is the place to do it. So, we try and lure people off the street. We say, even like Tash's bike, this is not a high horsepower bike. This is a very basic bike that you can come down, and we'll introduce you to bracket racing, which is another form of drag racing, and you'll be able to have fun with pros, with beginners. We mix everyone up, and everyone has a fantastic time.
Is there more to it than people realise, Tash? It's like, you think, hey, it's not that hard. There's a Christmas tree down there, the light goes green, and you go just like you do with the lights, right?
Yeah, you get it all the time. It's like you just go in a straight line. That's all I do, right? And
Yeah.
It's like, and then you ramble through, like just from the start to the finish, and then 10 minutes down, you're telling them, and they're like, oh, okay, there's a little bit more to just going straight line. So.
And 95% of people would not have ridden on such a sticky surface either,
It
right?
definitely catches a lot of people out. So the first thing we tell them is, imagine you're taking off uphill, and we sort of get that in their mind so they know to use a little bit more clutch, a little bit more throttle, and just prepare them mentally for the difference in surface. And no matter what you tell them, though, they still are always shocked when they feel that traction.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this from a competition point of view yourself?
2009 was my rookie rider of the year, so since then I've pretty much been racing professionally. The school started in 2017 and we've been running straight ever since.
Yep.
So last year was my first actual championship in competition bike, and lucky enough to be leading the championship this year, 3 rounds to go, so fingers crossed we go well. But yeah, been racing for a little while, Wade.
Is there more interest in motorcycle drag racing than people realise?
Definitely, and the more you get it out there, the more people seem to be drawn to it. So definitely advertising is key, and just sort of letting people know that we're here, we have this facility. There seems to be a lot of people that actually don't know that we have a drag strip in Perth, you know,
Yeah.
so we can introduce them to that and then say, hey, you've got a bike, you can come and have a race without any special license or anything.
Yeah, wow, which I guess is also, you're getting your rocks off out here, which is far safer than doing it out on the Kwinana Freeway.
Absolutely, mate. This is the place to do it. You know, you can test your machine out safely. You don't have to worry about a car pulling out in front of you, an animal pulling out in front of you, a spill on the road, an uncontrolled circumstance. This is 99.9% control. We have an ambulance on standby. We have staff preparing the track. This is where you want to go and open your bike up, definitely.
Absolutely. Tash, where do people find you guys? What's the best way to get in touch?
We're on Facebook with Streetbike Drag School. Just message us and one of us will contact you and answer all your questions.
Did you do the school as well?
Yes, I started off. I met Daniel down here on a Wednesday
Did she get any special treatment?
No comment, Wade. No comment. We'll,
So clearly she did.
He's a little bit harsher on me
Is
than
that
he
right?
other students.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Yeah, definitely very harsh on her. I expected a lot out of her, you know.
How long is the process? Like, you know, how long is it taking to learn this sort of stuff?
Look, within one night, we can have people having a great time. So generally the first run, we will shadow them, we'll explain things to them and that.
Yep.
And then we'll shadow them for a couple of runs, and then we'll sort of back off and we'll just say to them, hey, if you have questions, come and see us, because I don't want to smother them.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, within one night, people are getting the hang of this well and truly.
Fantastic way to learn and to be safe. It's good to catch up with you. Thank you for reaching out to me to have a bit of yarn about all this sort of stuff. When is the next one then? Is it next Wednesday?
Absolutely, mate. Every Wednesday night.
Championship round on the 20th
Yep,
of March
that's right.
as well.
We
We've got our
have-
own little championship going on through the school.
Nice.
Yes.
Trophies and prizes. We have lots of people donating. So
That's cool.
Yep, we run our own championship, 5 rounds. They're the half price bike nights, so all the bikes get in for $40. There's another one coming up in March. That'll be round 4 of 5, and we basically score it on a matrix of what we call packages. So people dial in.
Yep.
We calculate their package based on what they've run and the reaction time, and then we rank them as far as the best package. We then score them similarly to the way they'd be scored in modified bike with the points.
Yep.
And we add those events up until we get a champion overall. So we will be concluding that in the next few months. But last season we had our first championship, and it was absolutely awesome. People came in at, like I said, 100 bikes on one of the nights. So it was definitely a success.